And welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Paul Skenes.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2 stays alive. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and two strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. This one smacked out to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Bellinger up to hit, misses outside, ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Way high with that one. Yeah, that's ball two. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Sands, a 6'3" righty. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 the count.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him swinging. Here's Stanton now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that one is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Luis Gil.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Looked like it was a little bit up. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Number 15 stands in now and watches strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Josh Bell at the plate now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger sizing this one up. Corrals it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. And it's fouled away. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner, he's
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and it's a one-run game. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Trevor Larnach. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Runner at second, 2 down. Now a fly ball to right center. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Second inning set to go. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
McMahon.
Sands back to work. That's in there. Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Austin Wells in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1.
That's a ball.
McMahon stands at first with 1 out.
Strike.
There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open,
12,
backside
Trent
collapsed a little bit, and the
Grisham.
launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Grisham in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Rip to third. They get the force, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
Out towards left center. Grisham sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Vic Caratini at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. And that misses. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. New inning getting started. It's Aaron Judge now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that ball is gone. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. That misses, and that's ball one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Line drive, come on.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Rice batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And now it's even up. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool.
Get out of here, Yankees.
And they'll do it again. On the ground, Lewis slings to first in time. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Struck out swinging his first time.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Just missed. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In there at the knees. And that's strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Stanton off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for
Travis Adams taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. There's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
This one in the air center field. Buxton moves under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting. First
2 down, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Josh Bell. Fly to left his first time. And that clips the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there.
0-1's the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Wallner stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Inside, and it's 2-2.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 down. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. First pitch misses. Adams, 6'1" righty, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021.
2-0.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Larnach brings it in, and there's 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 2.
Grisham.
Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Buxton under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's inside.
That's inside.
And it's 2-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one down the line. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Runner at third. Nobody out. Here's Royce Lewis. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, Caballero. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. So up next, Victor Caratini. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's to third. Throws to first in time. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Lee.
That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Just missing there. Now 2 and 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Adams back to work. And ball 1 to Judge.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ah, that hit him.
He's got
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And foul ball. Yankees up by 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Larnach makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the outside edge. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
And
next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. That one outside. 1-0. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up the middle, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Josh Bell.
Now batting,
he's 0 for
first
1.
baseman, Josh.
This is all about situational
Bell.
hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and it's now a 2-run game.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Matt Wallner. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And a count 2-1. Line drive, that's a fair ball inside third, coming home. He'll score easily, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Got a fast one.
So they turn things over to the righty, 58. Paul Blackburn.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, Trevor Larnach. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, 2 down. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit.
Royce Lewis.
Fought off foul. That one out to right. Judge has it sized up. He makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one missing inside. Gonna count 1 and 2. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next,
here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Caballero. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Fly ball to right. 2 up, 2 down. Tied at 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Victor Caratini. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And another ball. ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Lee.
Lee in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that misses. And that's ball two.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
3-0 down. This to third. McMahon fires across the diamond, and that quickly two away.
Center fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit.
Buxton.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
coming
the
out of the
Twins,
bullpen for the Twins, Cody
number 55.
Burke.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order now. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 3.
Grisham.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a foul ball. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And a ball evens the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tied at 6. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Thunderbird, 28 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Arizona. Judge waits.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And
That's
another ball. And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And here comes
Now
Bellinger.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And the slider just misses. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And that's way high. And a count 2-1. And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Bellinger hammers one deep to right. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes the judge around third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. But a run does come in to score. Digging in, Ben Rice. First pitch, not close. Rips that one center field. Snags it on the run. And that is that.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the second baseman.
For the
0 for 3 in this
one. Second baseman, number 15.
There's the strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That ball right there landed in what they call the no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's out. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one's in there. And now 3-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Sends it across to first. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
just off the inside corner. Full count now. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Yeah, the batter now, Ryan Jeffers.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one misses, and now 2-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Well, that's a pretty significant two-out walk as it moves the tying run up into.
So a lefty out of the pen, Tim Hill.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Smash to the left side. On to Jazz. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Now pitching from
Welcome
the
back,
Twins,
and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Justin Topa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. This guy with light tower power.
Stanton.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the dirt, 1-1. Just off the inside edge. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball one low.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. So 2 balls and no strikes. Just missed. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Base knock center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
And that one off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next offering is fouled back.
The count's full.
In the dirt, blocked. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First and second, 2 outs.
Grisham.
Now Trent Grisham, 1 for 4 with a double. First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball. Out to center. Buxton moves under it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Hey, you got this.
The 2-2. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So now the DH spot, Victor Caratini.
Victor.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch misses inside, and the count's even at 2. And downstairs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The Yankees holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a laser base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Off
the bat, that one registered at 105.
New pitcher now, Camilo Doval.
Lee. Now pitching for New York, number 75, Camilo Doval.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Caratini over at first with one away. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Forget it. And we're all square. It's 8-8. Here's the second baseman. Just off the inside edge.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Back to the mound. He's got it. To first, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Twins,
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 37.
Taylor Rogers.
Taylor Rogers.
Here is Aaron
Leading off for the
Judge.
Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Splits the plate, 0-1. And Judge spoils that one. And takes low for ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody
You know, this is kind of a tough
Bellinger.
matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there. Now, here is
Now back,
Ben Rice.
The first baseman, Ben Rice.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to
0-2
slug
the count.
regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Yarbrough.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 33, Ryan Yarbrough.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Josh Bell digs in now.
Bell.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. There's the strike. And now 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Wallner in the box now, takes strike one. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Winning run at first, nobody out. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jeffers up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
One and one.
And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send it 2 balls short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Larnach in the box now, takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And delivers outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
I got 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. On to extra innings. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Rogers back to work. In the air out towards right center. Walner sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Chisholm Jr.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. The 1-0. Liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the run from third, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Around second is Jazz. Now a relay to third, the tag, and he's out. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and he just misses. Rogers, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. And here in extra innings. Outside with a breaking ball. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched into the opposite field for that knock.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Ball one there. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That one found hard the other way. So the tying run at second. Late swing fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Making a move at second base and pinch running for the Twins, James Outman. Victor Caratini, the next Twin up to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch misses.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. McMahon fires over to first. Down to the last out for the Twins. And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one's in there. Strike one. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike. To the right side. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.